After Godzilla felt the immense pressure and human presence that he felt, that of Ghidorah, that he was actually alive. Like, he could feel his energy, but it was different. It was much more mechanical to some extent. Godzilla automatically visited multiple of Apex Cybernetics facilities, and with atomic breath, he was able to destroy and evaporate them, leaving nothing but the waste behind. Of course, Walter Simmons, the CEO of Apex Cybernetics, was partly concerned as he realized that Godzilla actually started to become aware of their project, realizing that he may have found out about Mechagodzilla, even Mecha Kong as well, meaning that him and Kong most likely team up to destroy his mechas. Walters, being partly cautious about his work, finally decided to make his team in the Hollow Earth, which was still there, to practically extract even more Hollow energy, and due to them able to practically transfer the full sample of it, now he was able to power up his two mechs to a full pinnacle. But little did Simmons know is that he actually awakened Ghidorah himself. With Ghidorah able to gain consciousness within Mechagodzilla. As he regained consciousness, he realizes that he is now in a full metallical body, but his body was actually stronger than his original one. He could feel it, the metallic skin, the power within it. It was so much greater than he has ever felt before. He laughs as he feels his power increasing, just by absorbing the whole energy. He can also feel that his skull is still inside, but in a much more smaller form. Of course, he then looks to Walters, and of course, Walters is unaware of Ghidorah's possession of Mechagodzilla. The mech smiles sinisterly, and with a quick move, he and kills Simmons and the rest of his team, leaving the facility in shambles as multiple scientists escape. He roars, seemingly victorious. He then looks to the side, spawning Mechacon still shut down. But Ghidorah has an idea, or now Mechagodzilla. Utilizing his power, he decides to corrupt the mecha itself, now fuelizing him with his own energy, and now able to transfer his other consciousness within him. Mechon then awakens, as he bows down to Mechagodzilla, similarly as his new loyal follower. Mechagodzilla roars, as he wants to call Godzilla, to feel how his new body will face off against the king of the monsters right now. He then escapes an Apex Cybernetics facility and eventually turns around, spawning Godzilla. Godzilla roars at Mechagodzilla as he rushes at him, seemingly ready to fight. Of course, Mechagodzilla is undeterred, and eventually Kong also joins the fray, roaring besides Godzilla, ready to face off against their opponents as he raises his axe, rushing at Mecha Kong, while Godzilla and Mechagodzilla fire a beam struggle, with both their powers seemingly almost evenly matched. Godzilla is actually putting out everything he got, but Mechagodzilla blasts him away. As Ghidorah feels his power being increased even more thanks to Horror's energy, Godzilla roars in pain but is able to recover. Eventually, both fire another blast, with both of them seemingly on the winning edge, but Mechagodzilla still is able to overpower Godzilla, even Godzilla's regeneration. As for Kong, he's battling Mechanic Kong, as he's easily able to toss around Kong. Kong realizes that his opponent is much more better in combat, and even more skilled as well, which is surprising to him. With both Mecha and Kong both fighting, it seems like the Mecha Kong has the advantage. No matter what Kong does, Mecha just has the much bigger advantage in the battle. Kong, feeling like he's losing a lot of energy, realizes that he must utilize his technique known as the Rage Boost, something that his kind was able to do back in the day, but it was very normal for them. But for Kong, it's basically something very rare that he can use. So he utilizes his boost rage, but even with that, he's still able to practically only damage is to scratch Mechanic Kong, as he can just battle with him. But he then looks to Godzilla. Godzilla then knows as they both roar, seemingly implying that they will now team up, fully this time. Godzilla fires an atomic breath at Mechanic Kong, able to blast him away. Mechanic Kong is injured and even slightly damaged, due to his skin not being as fully atomic proof as Mechagodzilla's skin was. He was more likely damaged by the battle. Of course, when Godzilla seeing this, also gets pushed back by the atomic blast. Though his skin is incredibly enhanced to adamantium and many other metals which were used for its construction, he also feels the atomic breath's heat. It's like it's increased. Godzilla is confused on why Godzilla's atomic breath increased. He didn't realize that Godzilla is actually losing the power of the spiral heat ray to a much weaker extent to his normal atomic breath, so he can sell much more energy. Mecha, realizing that this could be troubling, tries to attack Godzilla, but Godzilla just looks at Mecha, seemingly with a smile and a snarl face. Of course, Mecha is confused, but eventually Godzilla is able to block him, while Kong deals with Mechanic Kong. Of course, their battle is intense, but with Kong's pure power and strength, he's able to rip Mechanicon apart, seemingly destroying the mecha version himself, though he's slightly exhausted due to the battle taking a toll on his body. But he's still able to provide much more needed help if he needs to. Of course, Mechagodzilla, seeing that one of his followers is now fallen, he decides to take the battle himself. He battles with Godzilla, firing a powerful fist at Godzilla as he pushed back. Mechagodzilla utilizes most of his weapons to practically push both Godzilla and Kong off him, seemingly as he tries to easily overpower both of them. Kong, of course, is trying to practically hold back Mechagodzilla as his tail practically is near his eye, seemingly almost about to kill him. But back in Apex facility, Madison, alongside her father and some other people, were able to practically discover Mechagodzilla's power surges, which he has done in the facility. It seems like the core of his energy is inside the facility. If they are able to shut it down, they're able to shut down the mecha himself. Of course, they're able to practically utilize it just in the nick of time. Of course, when Godzilla feeling that his power is actually weakening, he then goes irritated, realizing that the humans practically intervene in the battle once again. He gets irritated and tries to attack Kong as well, but before he can do that, Godzilla snaps his neck, killing Godzilla and shattering him. Godzilla lets out a victorious roar, seemingly implying that the battle has now been won by not only him, but also Kong. Both Godzilla and Kong are slightly exhausted due to the battle, but with Godzilla's adaptability, he's able to recover quickly, much more quickly than Kong. Godzilla moves to Kong, as Kong also roars in victory. Both Godzilla and Kong then share a nod to each other, with Godzilla's enterprise to leave the city calmly. All the humans look as Godzilla leaves, and Kong as well, as Godzilla goes to the ocean, seemingly leaving and having his own way to go. Kong solemnly acknowledges Godzilla's leaves, but he also has a strange feeling that this may not be the end, but merely just the beginning of what is to come. Kong has a feeling that in the future they might be able to face even a greater threat than they could expect, even from Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla is a very powerful threat, but Kong believes that in the future maybe something even more powerful will become. And Godzilla also has the same feeling as Kong, realizing that in the future they may be able to face even more powerful threats in the future. Godzilla knows that he must be by Kong's side, so utilizing a low growl, Godzilla orders Kong to go into the Hollow Earth itself. Kong is confused with what Godzilla means. Godzilla explains simply to protect the Hollow Earth and to also make sure that nothing escapes out of it. Anguirus is down there, but he knows that Anguirus will not be enough. Even though Anguirus is one of the strongest titans that he knows, he wants Kong to be by his side, since he knows that Kong is even stronger than Anguirus. Of course, Kong is confused with who Anguirus is, but decides to practically oblige to Godzilla's word, telling that he'll protect the Hollow Earth by being its king. Godzilla smiles, and wishes Kong good luck, with both then separating their ways. While Godzilla goes back to his lair, he has a strange feeling, like something bad is gonna happen. Not now nor later, but soon. He has this strange feeling. Godzilla is concerned about this feeling, but he has to push it back to a side, believing that maybe it's not important for now. Maybe. Godzilla has these doubts in his mind, seemingly as he goes back to his lair, laying down and thinking to himself hardly, wondering what he should do in this strange feeling of fear. He's not felt like this feeling in so long. It's really unpleasant. Godzilla continues to ponder, but eventually Mothra is able to practically build a mind connection link between them, asking if her king is okay, should she feel that he is distressed. Eventually Godzilla explains this case to Mothra, with Mothra realizing that Godzilla is practically able to sense something that is going down on Hollow Earth. Mothra asks if he believes that Scar King is about to escape soon, and Godzilla says that he hopes that it's not the case, but if so, he has to be ready. He knows that Shimo is growing incredibly stronger, and she's still stronger than him, but he needs to be more powerful. He doesn't know if he'll be able to match Shimo with his current power. Yes, he's growing stronger, but he doubts he'll be able to defeat Shimo, since she is maybe able to absorb the energy of the Hollow Earth itself, destroying herself even further, which may be able to give her a big advantage against him. Godzilla is pondering his options, pondering if he should raid some power plants, or instead trying to increase his strength with absorbing the Hollow Earth's energy by going to the nearest Hollow Earth portal by his lair. Of course, Mothra tells him that it's best if he practically tries to adapt to the ability of the Hollow Earth's energy, since she knows that the Hollow Earth's energy is almost equivalent to his. Though he is growing stronger and stronger throughout days, she believes that if he absorbs the Hollow Earth's energy, he'll most likely be able to grow even more powerful, and maybe even access the form that the two of them need to do to get Godzilla to be in the strongest. Godzilla says to Mothra that he's not been thinking about that form for a long time. This one was really, really special. And he goes that he doesn't have to sacrifice Mothra to utilize the form anymore. He wants to utilize it on his own. So he's now able to practically acquire the spiral heat ray once again. He believes that he will be able to unlock the form by his own, even if he needs Mothra's help. Mothra wishes Godzilla good luck, saying that if someone could practically awaken this form, is him. Godzilla smiles and thanks Mothra as she then breaks the link as he goes to continue on with her own duties as the Monster Queen. As for Godzilla himself, he lays down his lair. Calmly, he absorbs the whole energy near his lair. As he continues to absorb it, Godzilla has a feeling that the battle is not over, not in the slightest. He knows that Scorpio might come, but with Kong by his side, Godzilla is certain that this time he will not lose, nor to Scorpion, nor to Shimo, because he's none other than the king of all monsters and the guardian of nature. But this is the end for this part. Hope you guys enjoyed this. See you next time.